Hey, how y'all's doing? Today we're gonna do a walk around on my Jeep. I've had a lot of friends ask me to do a video and to show what kind of parts I got going on my car. And in this video, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is my 2001 Jeep Cherokee. It's not perfect. She's definitely got some bruises, especially when I rode her over. As y'all can see here, I had the body shop guy do it, and he did a pretty good job. This was down to here. If this wasn't here, this whole thing would have been caved in. Now I can't get this straightened out completely, but that's going to be a future deal. And these doors, you know, they've got some gaps, but that's the only issue they've got. In my previous video, y'all's watched me how I spray paint this door, and I mean, I think it matched up pretty good. But nonetheless, let's start talking front to back. All right, let's start with the front end. This is what I got going on. I'm running the Cav Fab 1-ton crossover steering linkage system, and let me tell you, it is tough. It's never let me down, and it has really tightened up on the steering of this Jeep and the overall performance. I also really like it because when you're going into some heavy rocks and you're, you know, going into some ruts, you don't have to worry about breaking it. It's proved itself. Same goes along for my track bar. This is a Core 4x4. It's got the flex joint, the Johnny joint as they call it. Pretty good. I like it, and it has saved me from death wobble many times. As far as the brakes and all that, it's all stock. Rubicon Express steering dampener, nothing special. I got the G2 diff cover, which I painted red. I thought it looked cool. I'm running Yukon 456 gears inside with chrome ollies, and with these 35s, I could go 70, 75 on the highway at 22,500 RPM, which is great. And if you're on a budget and you guys want some good ball joints, I recommend these. These are from Rough Country, and they hold up. They're good. I really like them, and for the money, and they're also greasable too, and I think they have warranty. All right, getting out from under the car, I'm running a custom bumper me and my dad built, and it turned out pretty good. I mean, I think it looks all right. Running the Rough Country Pro Series 9,500 pounds, and I mean, this winch is a lifesaver. I love it. It's gotten me out of a lot of trouble. And that's about it for the front. Just a homemade bumper. Rigid headlights. I really like them. They're bright and they don't look bad on the Jeep. I don't like those other types they got for these Jeeps. I don't like the aftermarket ones, but these look good in my opinion. All right, moving to the side of the Jeep. Let's talk suspension real quick. We got Core 4x4, the Tier 4 linkage kit, long arm kit. And I really enjoy this kit. It's easy to put on. It's got the flex joints, or the Johnny joints as they call it. And I mean, it is an amazing kit. It rides. I mean, it made this Jeep run like a Cadillac. It runs great. Also, I'm running, this is a knockoff. It's not the original one. I forgot the name of it, but this is a nice deal you can guys put on there. It's an adjustable spacer, so you can always level it out without having to change out spacers. I enjoy that. I'm running 5.5 inch Rubicon Express springs and Rubicon Express shocks, which in the future hopefully I can get my hands on some shocks, like some Fox shocks and in that type of nature. That'd be nice. coming alongside the Jeep here. Oh, and I don't want to forget about the tires. I am running 35 by 1250R 15s, or sorry, 18s, and I'm happy with them. The wheels, or the rims, they're a little tall, a little too big. I prefer a smaller rim, but I got these on a very good deal, and I mean, they've never cracked nor broken. Now, I don't have a matching set with the front. The fronts are different, but these are really good tires for the money. Crosswind MTs. I'm really happy with these. These are a Chinese tire. I mean, they dig and they're quiet. They don't cause a lot of noise and they ride smooth. I'm a big fan of them. And for the rear, you know, I have Pantera Super Track MTs, which these are also very nice. I mean, they're inexpensive too. But nonetheless, nothing special. I have the rough country, what do you call them, Fender quarter panel armor, and I like them. I like them a lot. I paint matched them so it will match the Jeep, and they come with the lower body panels as well, which is nice. It actually saved this whole panel was saved because of this from my rollover. If I didn't have this on, this whole thing would be caved in. I went ahead and bought this. I'm a big fan of this one. Now, I didn't do quite the best job, as y'all can see. I gotta reseal it. Now, they're kind of tight. I wish they could make a latch, but for how cheap this deal is, I don't really mind. I'll show y'all here real quick. Take these off. It's actually pretty convenient. I'm gonna get one for the other side. See, you don't want to lose those. I put them over here. It's nice. I like it. I painted the inside too, so it wouldn't rust. But it's good. I mean, you don't have to, you know, go inside of your vehicle to get your strap. It's all here. So, I mean, if you're out with friends and you get stuck, you know, you don't have to go digging through your trunk or your back seat. It's all right here, which I like. Extra, you know, power steering oil, brake fluid, whatnot. It's a good deal. I like it. The only thing I don't like is I wish this went back farther, because this has a real big tendency to fall, and it's heavy. It's whacked me a few times too. So just, you know, use caution if you have one, or if you're planning on buying one of these. Just, you know, always have your eye on the lid. I'm not going to close it for now, but going towards the back, I'm running the Smittybuilt XRC bumper, which I'm really happy with. The latch can be sometimes problematic. Just make sure you put some PB Blast or some sort of lubricant on it. Otherwise, for the money, it's real good. You get farm jack attachment points, jerry can attachment points. I got the strap in here. Some people put like the bags and other supplies and toe straps, chains, whatnot in there. It's a good setup. Only thing I don't like is that it doesn't have a lock, so if you're downhill, it could swing back and whack you. Otherwise, it's good. It fits the car pretty good. I mean, I've been I've been backing up into some trees and stuff with it, and no dents whatsoever. It's doing its job, and it has no problem holding a full size spare on the back. This is a Dick seat pick. This is a good rim. I couldn't find the rims. I couldn't find these rims online or anywhere, so I got something that will match, which I don't know what those are, but they're not bad. I'm running some cheapo eBay Euro spec, I guess, tail lights, which I like them. My old ones got busted out. These are actually pretty nice and they're bright. Coming around on the side here, just, you know, the regular bushwhacker Fender flares. And as for the suspension on the rear, I'm running 4.5-inch leaf springs from Rubicon Express with some, I think, Rough Country 2-inch shackles. And then Chrysler 8.25 rear, 456 gears, of course. This I gotta fix. This is my trailer light wiring. I gotta get that fixed. But here, I'd say we should go look on the inside now. All right, since we're already back here, we'll start with the back. Like I said, I gotta fix this hatch because when I tip this Jeep on one side, it doesn't like to close all the way. But I don't really have anything much going back here. As y'all can see, this kind of protrudes into the trunk. I think it looks good. Just don't forget, if y'all's buy this, use a good amount of silicone because it will leak if it rains. Oh, and I got to tighten that back up. Otherwise, it's nice. They sell little hooks and stuff that you can hang stuff from. I just use zip ties. You know, there's my hammock when we go camping and stuff. Here, I like using these military boxes. This one broke. But in here, I got my winch controller. Probably a good idea to put that more towards the front, but for the sake of this video, you know, that'll do. Here, got this kit, and it's good. When y'all's got a Jeep, this is something y'all's got to carry. But recovery gear, I got this. I'm real happy with this one, the Apex snatch block from Badlands Harbor Freight Special. It's actually pretty nice, especially for the money, and you can go pick it up at any Harbor Freight. Just some extra zip ties, a sensor, thermostat, extra tools. Let's see here what we got. An extra belt and a ratchet strap. Nothing special. Running a Harbor Freight inverter, and this is my Alpicool fridge that I use when I go camping. I'm a big fan of this one because it's not too expensive. It's not really expensive at all, and I mean, you can fit a bunch of stuff in there. I mean, steaks, beers, drinks, you name it. I mean, I love this little fridge, and I mean, you can have ice cream in here if you want. It gets that cold, and it's not loud. It's pretty efficient. I'm a big fan of it. Let's move towards the front. Now, it's a little messy in here, but it's not bad. I just did my headliner. The old one was all tore up. I got this from Hobby Lobby. $30 for, I forgot how much yards this is. 3 yards approximately. And I think it turned out decent. I like how it looks. Scanner, of course, y'all know that. This and here. I like using these Bubba ropes or Yankum ropes, whatever you call them. But they're a good thing to have. I got this one for about $35–40 at Atwood's, and it's served me well. But nothing much going on up here. Driver's seat. Now I gotta redo my seats. I know. I know. I got these from a good buddy of mine, and I like them. I like running these seats because when you're out bouncing or trail riding, they kind of hold you in good. I went ahead and kind of reupholstered that with some headliner that I had. Nothing much to it. I got some accessories ran in here, which I'll show y'all. I've got my fan for the radiators, and of course the light bar. I like running these switches, and I also like how they look. But nothing special up here. All right, we'll move towards the engine bay. See if I can do this with one hand. Alright, I got it. So nothing too special. 4.0 inline 6. I can't complain. It's been a trooper, that's for damn sure. I like running these battery terminals. I got these at Walmart, $10, and I like them because you can run a lot of accessories and it looks neat. And for some reason, if you want to take the battery off, I mean, super easy. Boom. I like them. They're a good deal. Let's see here. I'm running a Gates belt, which was green, but it turned black from all the debris and stuff. But the radiator that I'm running is it's not a Mishimoto. It's a code case. That's the radiator I'm running. 3-fan, 3-row radiator. And this is probably the best investment I've ever put in this Jeep. I mean, the AC works amazing. And I've never overheated or have had any heating issues ever since I put this on. I can be in a 90-degree day, towing, trail riding, highway, and 0 issues. Oh, and one thing I forgot, y'all can't see it, but where my steering pump, or not the steering pump, my actual steering box, it has a Iron Man spacer in between it, and those are good. They kind of prevent your frame from cracking when y'all go off-road and break it. But as far as this whole review, I guess, or walk around, that's pretty much it. There's not much to it, and without a lot of money, you can have some fun and have a good little trail rig. And I used to daily it. So if you're planning on buying one of these Cherokees, I say it's a good deal, and y'all should, because they're a lot of fun. But thank you for tuning in, and if you guys like the video, subscribe and like. If y'all didn't, that's all right. But glad y'all's tuned in. Y'all have a good one.